Hello, everyone. Hi. Macha-chan, what's up? Hello, I say what's up back. every version of hello. Greetings, salutations, hey there. I am everyone. Right now, yes, because you are the only person here. Well, wait, it says I only have one viewer, but I'm watching myself through the Twitch stream, so I should have two. But I guess it's delayed or slightly off or whatever. That doesn't matter. So, hello. I am back. I haven't been able to stream for most of this week, and I won't be able to stream over the weekend, unfortunately. But, I can stream now. Also, I meant to start streaming a lot earlier today, but I had things that... Well, things that I had to get done before I could start streaming, and those things took longer and longer. Like this. This I have open now that I didn't have to... That I didn't close. Do you have any idea what, what were the things? A prepositional phrase and subordinate clause are. You indeed. Except actually, this wasn't that bad. This was I had to do a little like quiz thing. This is a second year English. It's a writing course, I guess. And we just had this small quiz worth 2.5% of my grade. Oh, let me open up while I'm talking. Let me just open up which of these is which. I forget. Let me open up Unity thing so I can be opening while... Is that history? No, actually... Oh, well, the sentences here are gibberish, but it was just an English class of, like, identify propositional phrases in these sentences, and then identify subordinate clauses in these sentences. I had to do this in a quiz, but these were, like, practice things. Why? I don't know. Just... Well, it's a writing class, I guess, getting better at writing, and I don't know how this helps you get better at writing, but whatever. This class is mainly writing essays and stuff, so. Okay, what am I looking for? I need to see which of these two is the right one to open, because actually I forget off the top of my head. One of these is... My writing is... Yeah, my... It really depends on the topic, but I can sometimes do good at just, like, rambling. If there's something I can just ramble about, usually, like, argumentative type essays, I can do decent with that kind of stuff. Okay, hold on. What am I looking at? I'm looking here at... I currently forget which of these two... One of these was made in the default... What's it called? Wait, no. Hold on, wait. One of these was made in the default Unity pipeline thing, and the other was made in the high definition render pipeline. Oh, this is... Okay, found that. No, wait. Oh, I don't remember. Yeah, I'm opening both. Whatever. I'm going to open both and let both of them open while I talk. But yeah, I had, so mainly this week I had a lot of work that I had to do that wasn't stuff I could really stream. In the past, I've done some, like, streaming of just doing work, which probably isn't that enjoyable to watch, but usually a lot of it was, like, programming related. So doing, like, a Raspberry Pi programming assignment. So, yeah, I decided to stream that. And actually, streaming that stuff ended up being very beneficial for me because I had people watching the stream that actually helped me out a bit with, like, mainly with, like, Linux command terminal stuff that I'm not super familiar with. So that was nice, and that helped make that easier, or more enjoyable at least. Still pain and suffering the whole way through, but, you know, got there in the end. But then after that, I had to do more, like, math, writing an essay, this stuff. So I decided to not really stream that, but, yeah. Now we're back to, not for that long, unfortunately. I don't know how long I'm going to stream today, but I intended to start earlier, but I had to finish all this stuff first. Mainly I did, well, finish a whole bunch of things. This is like the last thing on the list. Look at all this. Look at this. It's like identify different parts of speech. Like, this is an adjective. This is a conjunction. This is a pronoun. This is a preposition. That's stuff that I had to do. So that was fun. Actually, funny enough is that the quiz thing itself was easy, especially when you can look things up. But not look things up. Like, literally, I used a lot of Google. Like, if I was unsure, just be like, what type of word is this? And you'd be like, it's an adverb. Oh, what type of word is this? Oh, it's a conjunction. It's like, cool, thanks. So that made that easier. I mean, like, you know, in a general sense, like, I know what nouns and verbs are and adjectives and all that, but, like, there's some, you know, special cases where I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is this thing, is it? Especially when you start getting to weird things, like prepositions. I don't know if 90% of people watching, well, if anyone watches this VOD and has any idea what a preposition is, I do now, I guess, until like 2 days from now, and I'll be like, what was that again? I don't know. Yeah, anyways, so that's that. So moving on to what we're actually doing here today. So as the title of the stream suggests, making our AI tag game work in URP. That's the Universal Render Pipeline, something that I've never actually used before. So first, as a recap, because it's been a while, I've been looking forward to working on this game again. I hope that, you know, it can turn out cool. We're like getting to the point, we just got to the point where like a lot of it functions well enough, and now we're going to be making it look nicer and then cleaning up more of the code and adding more functionality and all that. So we got this, but again, okay, I do this 12 split screen thing, but the actual gameplay in an actual build won't look like this. I just think it looks cool and it was fun to play around with. This is maybe, I think, working towards the potential for having like you know, just 2-person split screen multiplayer, or like networking multiplayer where, you know, each character would have their own camera and stuff like that. Something I'd have to look more into. I've never done any sort of networking stuff, but yeah, so that's that. But we do have, even just like honing in on one screen, like the top left that is me, we got, you know, we can run around, we got our like cool UI stuff, the mini-map, we got a lot of the groundwork there for our game. The pathfinding system itself, we are still working on, like it's a bit buggy, and it's not entirely equipped to handle, it breaks a little, it breaks a little even with one AI, but it becomes more apparent of it breaking when you have 11 others running around. But we are going to be, I have ideas of how I'm going to be making pathfinding better, but before I do that, I want to do some graphical upgrades. The first of which, what I was planning on doing initially was, or what I started to do and then didn't finish, was putting the game as it was into the high definition render pipeline, as so. It's not fully functioning yet, like the mini-map kind of breaks, and like there's things that like break when I tried to do this. But the running around functioned. Oh yeah, I forgot I had the other, oh right, I forgot about that. The big pain and suffering that was upgrading to the new input system that Unity has that I didn't entirely figure out, but I found it a good in-between sort of thing to be able to have the movement stuff work with the new Unity input system or whatever. Which, there was a way of like going back to using the old input system, but I decided to like to try and learn the new one just because that'd be a good thing to do. I don't want to like always, like I want to like, you know, experiment with the new features that exist with like Unity or whatever the program. I don't want to necessarily like stay in the past or whatever. So if there's like a new thing that I should be using, and it makes sense to at least at some point, you know, learn that stuff, I guess. But I'm now, upon doing more thinking, I'm making a decision here where rather than, so hold on, when you go to make a new Unity project, you have 3 options. Well, you have a bunch of options, but mainly 3 that what I'm caring to say and what I'm about to list off is that there's the both of these templates are the default render pipeline. I don't know what it's called. It's just the default render pipeline that Unity has. But there's also the high definition render pipeline, which is mainly used when you want your game to look really, really good at the cost of performance, or just having to have like really good computer or whatever, that sort of stuff. But there's also the universal render pipeline, which I think Unity is working towards them sort of replacing, like, I think they're working towards like making this like the default render pipeline, and probably will eventually phase out these. Maybe, would be my guess, is what I've heard from things. So I've never actually used the universal render pipeline, but upon doing more research, I think that is what will be more suitable for this project. Now, the game looks fine. I didn't close. Hold on. Game looks fine if you imagine it being like full screen, one character. It looks fine here, and I can put in fancy models and make it look fine like this. But I have the potential to make it look a lot better with the other pipelines, mainly through post-processing stuff. You can do some post-processing stuff here, but okay. The number one reason I have for moving to one of the other pipelines is something called the shader graph, which is how you can make stuff look gorgeous. No, there's a give the bean. No, I'm good. I'm good on that. Sorry, Macha-chan. They're not gonna stay beans for that much longer, because ideally, well, yeah. They're not going to stay bean people for too much longer because we're going to be actually making human-y people, like arms and legs and all that. Like, ideally, I want to have some actual, like, more humanoid-type characters. And with that, that means we're going to have to, at some point, actually design them, what they're going to look like. I'm putting some, like, purposeful restrictions in place for my own sanity, like... We're not going to give anything like, it's going to have 8 arms and, like, 2 tails and, like, weird proportions. It'll be, like, I think, easier for now to animate stuff if we give everything, like, similar, not proportions. Like, we can have big fat guy and, like, tiny skinny guy, but, like, same, proportions isn't the right word. Like, anatomical structure or something like that. That'd be easier, but that doesn't. We can still have a lot of creativity with that. Like as I said, we can have people of different proportions or whatever. We can have people wearing hats and like different clothing or whatever. Like just saying humanoid is not like that much of a restriction. We'd have like a robot character that just happens to be more humanoid. Like so stuff like that. We'll see. Where was I going with that? We could even have like a Cyclops. Maybe I just thought of that off the spot. Maybe not. So I don't know. But we can design some cool like characters for this, I guess. Is the plan. But I'm getting ahead of myself because we're not even doing that just yet. Although that probably will be one of the first major graphical improvements we make. That'll probably happen before we really do the environment stuff. I do kind of need to figure out art style stuff. Like, where do I want to take this art style wise? The main theme, originally, that I was going with, that I think I'm still going with, we'll see if it changes, was that I was going to go for, like, a spy and, like spy movie type evil villain kind of characters. That's kind of where I'm planning to take this theme-wise, I guess. So you are some, like, spy, like a, like stereotypical, like, spy movie type spy. I say stereotypical, we can, like, take it in whatever direction we want, but that's at least what I'm imagining to start off with. And then we have this plethora of interesting, cartoony villains of that style. So, like a twirly mustache kind of like wearing all black. I'm gonna take over the world. No one can stop me. That kind of character as one of them, I guess. He's probably gonna be the first level like tutorial-esque. He'll be the easiest guy to chase and tag with. But then we can go further beyond that. I imagine like I'd like to make the hardest AI character actually like somewhat intimidating, not somewhat intimidating, but like somewhat like intimidating while still being goofy, I guess, right? So maybe he could be like big Hulk-esque person or something like that, or an actual robot-looking person. Be like, I'm a robot, I'm all perfect, I can pathfind around this me. Like you have no chance of escaping me, I'm perfect, or something like that. I don't know. Make the KG. The problem with that is that I have to do a Russian accent, because I'm going to be voicing these characters. No, I could. I haven't decided. I mean, it would be cool if these characters had voices, but it would mean I'd have to voice act people. That's the other thing, is by leaning into it being a little bit more silly, I have that more room of, like, I can do silly voice acting that I'm not going to necessarily pretend is serious. Although we'll play with, I want to play around with, like, voice filter stuff and see what I can do to my voice in terms of voice acting-y type stuff. I think I can be enthusiastic and do a wide variety of voices, maybe, but we'll see where we can go with that. Go to CSGO unranked. What? Oh, you'll get good voice actors? Oh, fair enough. Okay, well, yes. Okay, I should be doing things while I'm rambling, because I'm going to have to wait for things to open anyway. So, what I need to do first off is just create a new empty project. Actually, wait, am I going to delete, actually, I'm going to change my mind on something. Wait, I was going to... Right, I don't want to undo... I was about to... Okay, I need to make a new project in the universal render pipeline and then start putting all my assets over. I was gonna do that based on this one, but I don't think I want to do that. I want to do that based on this one, so I don't lose the bit of work I did with the whatchamacallem, the input system stuff. Okay. So just I'm making a new project. Wait, I already had a thing. Well, okay, whatever. Okay. Except I need a different name. I called the first one AI Chase. I need Extreme Tag because I'm putting this in the same area. I need to give it like the same name or a different name, unless I want to delete one of the files, or rename them, which I don't want to do necessarily. Actually, hold on. I mean, I should close these. Actually, I opened these, but actually now I'm gonna close them. So actually, no, I can just rename them. Hold on, one momento. This and this and this and over yonder and over here and over here and over here. Oh, I should also mention, so in terms of where I'm going with this, I want to make like a demo kind of thing where we get one level that is fully functioning and all polished and make that work as if that was like something we can build and then fully like, you know, tied bow kind of thing. Or, yeah, have one level that's complete and all that. And be able to have that almost like a demo, and then work on more levels after that, right? Because I have to finish for the school project this is for. I have until October 29th to get, ideally maybe sooner, but minimum October 29th to have like something submittable, something playable by someone who is not me, right? So maybe polish the main game. That we will be doing. That is so I'm, as part of putting everything to the universal render pipeline. That is where we're going with this. Is that polish? Lots of cool polish. Well, polish in terms of we're going to do some things of making things look nicer, and then programming polish, like, you know, better pathfinding system, like that kind of stuff. And then we still have more actual, like, what do I call this? Like, functionality of the game that still needs to be done. Like, more things to interact with in the levels. That's something we lack. Right now, all you can do is run and jump. I want more things to interact with. But there's some other polished things that we kind of need to do beforehand. I'm talking. I'm going to have to wait a long time as soon after I make these files. So let me just, after I start opening the new projects, let me just do that real quick. Stop blabbering. I can blabber all I want as I'm waiting for this stuff to open. Okay, so what do I call this? We still don't have a name for the game. Right now I've been calling it like AI Chase or Extreme Tag. I'll just call this Extreme Tag again. But I'd like a better name, possibly. Not a name that has AI in it, because it's not like, as far as, like, I have this, you know, cool AI pathfinding system, but as far as the game is concerned, you're not chasing an AI, you're chasing these, like, villains or whatever. Among Us Death Tag? No. Oh, what? Filter resolve template? No, what? Excuse me? Excusez-moi? Don't do this to me. Is that, did it have a problem with me making, excuse me? I'm just gonna give it a unique name. Extreme Tag 2. Please. This is not a problem I was expecting to have. Excuse me? Okay. Let me delete these. What would be the problem here? Okay. At first I thought, like, maybe, because I gave it the same name as the folder I just made. Maybe that's a problem. Let me try, I have a random idea. Let me try making it in an older version of Unity or something. Just random things to try. Extreme, nope, can I type? Tag. If I can't do this, then we have a problem. I'll like Google the error in a second. You have backup, right? Oh, no, the files are backed up. I'm trying to, like, I have it backed up in many ways. Just, oh, it's, okay, it's letting me, oh, no, it's not, oh, never mind, oh. Okay, this is the part where I Google errors. So, but I do have backups of the thing. I have backup of the project, like, on my computer, because I have the folders right here. But I also have it backed up in the cloud, so don't worry there. Like on GitHub or whatever. So like, let me search the error. Let me put that on this screen so you can see it. Actually, okay, no, I need to put this on a different thing so I can see the error, because I can't just like copy and paste it. Failed to, resolve project template, yeah, just that, enough. Whoops. Nope, hold on. Unity failed to resolve project template. Failed to decompress. Let's see what we can find here. Hey, wouldn't you know, that's my error. Updating to latest Unity hub seemed to fix it. Okay, something to do with the project file path. This is like many years ago, so I don't know if I should be trying to find something more recent. Current game looking. Sometimes it's still broken. If you have no other. Okay, this is something. Okay, so I have contingencies. I have backup plans, but things that I'd rather not do. Kind of outdated. My Unity hub is not the most recent version. Oh, those things I was looking at. Yeah, outdated. Oh right. Also, well, okay. I don't know how bad the latency is. If I move my hand like this, how long do I see until I move my hand? Not yet. Probably in a few seconds. Maybe. So, there we go. So that's my latency I'm seeing looking at my own screen now. Yeah. Okay, so what I was going to try and do is I'm not using the most recent version of Unity Hub, and I'm wondering if maybe doing that will make this more likely to work. How do I this beta. Okay, I was using the most recent version of Unity Hub at one point, and then I kind of backed up to the not most recent version. No, is this supposed to? Isn't this supposed to? How do I make you now use the? There we go. Okay, just took a. Let me install that. I have like 15-second delay with you. Fair enough. I'm basically I'm from the past. Well, I am from the future, where everything is horrible. No. All right, let's see if this will work. I have an idea of, I have an idea to make this work. It's just gonna have this be more work. So usually, if I want to upgrade the pipeline, you can just like open the project and then like download all the things you need to upgrade the pipeline and then set up a bunch of things manually. But for me, what I do when I want to change pipelines, because I haven't done it that many times, but the few times that I decide I want to change the pipeline, the easy, like, clean slate way of doing it is I just make a new project in that pipeline, so everything for the setting up the pipeline is all set up for me, and then I just copy all the assets over, which is what I'm trying to do. Ooh, tell me the lottery numbers, please. Ooh, they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I know, the odds of them being in exact order? What are the odds? I don't know, whatever. Okay, so let me try this now. Maybe this will, I'm hoping it'll work better. I don't know what the odds are of it actually working, but you know, we can try. But I have, oh, it's that thing. Oh. I've never made a project in the universal render pipeline before, but I do recognize this scene here is I think what used to be in the HD render pipeline ages ago. So let's call it X lies anyways. Yeah. I'm from the future. How could you know that they're lies if you're not here yet? I mean, I need a name. I'm bad with naming things. I just need a random name to call the project that isn't a name I've already chosen. Let's go Ultimate Tag. Yeah. Just this is only a symptom of the fact that I'm saving all 3 versions of this project in the same place. If I was saving them in different places, I could give them different names. Yeah. Oh no, hold on. No. I wanted you to be this one. Hold on. I have to. One momento. I would prefer to make the project in the most recent version of Unity. There we go. Okay, this and this. Okay, you do all that stuff. What I call you? Ultimate Tag. Okay, wait, hold on. You are the one I can delete, and you are the one I can delete. You are being used by something? You're being used by Unity Hub, I think. Hold on, let me close that Fine. Oh, no. Please don't tell me that's going to be a problem. I don't know if that... No. That may have been the error from before that I just didn't close out of. I'd like to hope. Okay. These are not problems I expected to have today. But... so be it. Alright, this. Please work. No. Okay. Fine. I'll do. I have a backup plan. Fine. You win. In terms of, I don't know why it's failing to open the thing, but fine. So be it. It's not stopping me from just opening projects in general. If it was doing that, that would really suck. But let me just open up. Fine. I'll do it manually if that's really what you want. Why indeed. I couldn't tell you why this was happening. I don't know if that was just a problem with the universal render pipeline or just making a new project in general. Something weird broken with that. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so I'll do this manually if that's really what you want. Where the manual thing is... actually, that opened pretty fast. That's nice. Probably only because I had just opened it before. Okay, I'm not that experienced with doing it this way, but there's somewhere, or I have to go like, general, oh, I didn't mention, the reason why I'm deciding to use universal render pipeline instead of high definition render pipeline is, from what I've heard, apparently, one, it makes things a little bit less complicated, and two, it makes it a lot easier on performance, where if as I said, like, as you saw before, me having like a bunch of cameras, I can't do that necessarily with the high definition render pipeline because it's just too much on performance. And the performance of my game is like really, really good right now, so it's not a problem with my programming and necessarily. It's more so just all the cameras and all the I'm trying to find this with high definition render pipeline stuff. By default, anyways, there may have been some ways of making it better in the high definition render pipeline, but I'm gonna go to the universal render pipeline anyways. So first, let me just find it. So we go like add packages, Unity registry. So I have to find, I guess, universal RP, install this, let it do this thing, and then I gotta uninstall, I don't know if I have to, but I will uninstall high definition render pipeline, which is gonna momentarily break everything. Make the graphics 32-bit. Were they not already? That's not a setting that I have control over, I don't think. I don't know why I changed my accent there, but I guess I did. Alright, this is probably going to take a bit to install. I think it's installing. Let's hope it doesn't. If it errors now, that'll be a big problem. But no, it seems to be doing things. Oh, because the other thing is that ideally, so I'm making this game right now for like normal Windows computer stuff. If I want the graphics to be good, I don't want performance to suffer too much. By having the universal render pipeline, ideally it won't be as much of a performance hit without me having to optimize things as much with graphics stuff. And it would be really neat, it'd be really cool if I could get this game to run on a phone in any capacity. Even if I have to then like tone down the graphics, just the idea of like, if I could get this to run on a phone would be cool. And also in VR, one of the two, or all three. That would be really funny, kind of. If I have this game that works it has 3 ports of like, computer, VR, and phone. Okay, materials in the project were created using an older version of the universal render pipeline. No, they weren't. They were made using the high definition render pipeline, but okay. You must upgrade them to be compatible with your current version of URP. Unity will import all your materials into product. Yeah, this is fine. If I have to completely remake all my materials, that is totally fine because the only materials I have right now are solid colors. You have VR? Oh yeah. Shazam! Yes. Not just that, but like literally within arm's reach of me. This is an Oculus Rift. Oh, hold on. This is an Oculus Rift I got, how many years ago? 2 or 3 years ago? Wait, 3? I think like 3 years ago. So yeah. Wait, no, it's coming up on 3 years, I think. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. And actually, I got it when it was on sale slightly, so that also helped. Yeah, it is really cool. Currently, I'd say my favorite VR games are Half-Life Alyx and Boneworks. Boneworks is made in Unity, which is cool. Although Boneworks is also a little bit terrifying. I mean, so is Half-Life Alyx a little bit. But yeah, so that's that. Although also Half-Life Alyx looks absolutely amazing, art or like graphics wise. So that's a cool thing. Okay, what am I doing? I did this. It did things, but then now I want to make sure it's not using anything with the high definition render pipeline. I'm gonna now uninstall this, which might break some things immediately. Like you might in a second see the whole camera go all like magenta, but I wonder what it's. Oh, okay, no. I was looking at the playback and saw an error pop up, or I saw a pop-up thing pop up, and then I looked over, and that was just in the past a few seconds when it said, "Are you sure you want to remove?" I wonder what it's like. It is pretty cool, I would say. I guess I might at some point play like VR games on stream, perhaps. I did a little bit of Beat Saber on one stream, but yeah. Now this thing is hold on. This thing is old in terms of like there's better. I don't even think they don't sell this model of headset anymore. I don't believe. This is an Oculus Rift. Now they have like the Oculus Rift S, Oculus Quest, and other such things that I do not possess. And then other companies like Valve having the Valve HT Vive and whatever else their things are. So that is that. I don't know when if I would I don't know when would be the next time that I upgrade my headset thing or whatever. But I purposely. Well, where am I going with this? I was going to say something. I was one thing that's cool with that is that I can do Unity stuff with it. Like in our game here, with Unity specifically, I can and have been able to have the headset work and being able to look around in VR, which is really, really cool to look around something that you've made. So I hope to also maybe do that with our AI game. Now that has the potential to be either really cool or terrifying. A bit of both maybe, because as you've maybe seen, if you look at like my clips or whatever, I have been jump scared by my own AI on multiple occasions. So that happens in VR. Mainly it happens when I don't know where the AI is, or any sort of sudden movements of the AI, or like me not knowing where it is and then I round a corner and then it's like right there. Oh, Mueminim and I will pronounce your name right first try someday. Muenmenim. Hello. Illuminati Eye. Yeah, there we go. Yes. Yeah, okay, so we are in the middle of Magenta Land. Now, we're in the middle of upgrading our project to the high definition render pipeline. So let me first start by going and I should be able to delete all of this stuff, which will break some things, but that's okay. So now I have to figure out, I'm gonna see what I can do without Googling things, and then I will Google the rest of my way to success. So we are converting our project from, well, it's kind of an intermediate thing. So there's different pipeline, okay, the brief explanation is there's different rendering pipelines that there's pros and cons to using different ones, but we started this project using the default render pipeline. Then we started upgrading to the high definition render pipeline, but now I changed my mind and I want to go to the third one, the universal render pipeline, which I've never used, but long story short, it's the one I think I want to use for this game for a plethora of reasons. That's what we're in the middle of setting up, which is why everything is broken for right now. But Gary's mod, it's a thing when things are breaking Gary's mod. This magenta color, you know why? That's not a Gary's mod. That's not a Gary's mod specific thing. That is just a thing with game development and art. Most like 3D modeling programs. What they do usually is when textures break and they can't load properly, it shows this big this magenta color as just a easy identifiable, hey, something's wrong here kind of thing. Now I guess Gary's mod specifically does the magenta and black checkers thing. There's probably other programs that do that, but in general, usually just magenta is used in there somewhere because it's meant to be, to like a game designer or a 3D artist, whatever, it's meant to be identifiable easily. Like in the distance, you see this like magenta wall. That's like a clear signal to like, hey, wait, oh, something's wrong over here. That's not supposed to happen. And this is a symptom of something going wrong. Usually just materials or textures or something like that going wrong, which is exactly what's happening right now because of the things I just deleted. And yeah, so let's fix that. So right now, thankfully, this is also another thing that by doing this, see, yeah, like internal error shader, internal error shaders. That's, yeah, something going wrong. We're going to have to basically remake some of the color stuff from scratch, but thankfully we're at a point in the project where the only colors are just solid colors. If we had to do this when I have a bunch of texture set up, that would suck potentially, so did it on purpose before we did too much, before we went too far into doing some of that stuff. Okay, so now, wait. Oh no, wait, I was expecting that to just kind of work right away. Wait, why did that not work? Oh no, wait. Universal render pipeline lit. Why do you, wait. No, wait, hold on. Usually it's lit is the one that you want, and yeah, that's so lit, ha ha ha. Make jokes. No, whatever. No, but wait, I was expecting this to work. There's something else wrong here. Is that something with the camera? No, but these are, wait. Okay. There will be a point here, probably inevitably, where I'm going to have to like Google stuff to figure out why things aren't working the way I think they should be. But before I do that, let me just see what I can figure out kind of on my own. The script that can't be loaded. Cool. I'm going to hope that was something relating to... wait. That was something related to the universal render pipeline. Okay, wait. I don't know immediately what to fix. Let me just test something real quick. If I open a brand new scene, let's say this one, and then go just create like a cube or something. Okay, that shows up just fine. So on the camera, everything seems to be. So this is what I want to know. Is basically what is different between and all these settings and like my camera. Hold on, I'm screenshotting just that section of that, and we can open up MS Paint. I could copy the transform and then paste it in, but I'd like to see what's actually different without changing anything on my other camera, just for the sake of knowledge or something like that. Okay, so let's. So on my camera here, can we play I Spy other than, okay, background color is different, ignore that. Skybox is different, that's fine. Other than that, is there anything different here? Depth is different, that should be fine. Rendering path, okay. Use graphic settings. Both of these being use graphic settings, sure, I will do whatever that means. Ignore the depth one, that's fine. It should be fine. That just has to do with like if I have multiple cameras, which ones render on top of each other, which right now I want this to render on top of the other 12 cameras. 11 cameras. Well, then there's the mini map camera, but whatever. Okay, so okay. So I didn't fix anything. Why is this not working? Why are they... So, okay, what I think I can do, let me just try something, is if I go and make a new material, test. You work. Weird. Tester. Okay, is there a difference between this and this? Oh. Wait, are you not supposed to use... You were just under standard. If I go universal render pipeline lit, then you break. What? Weird. Okay. So for now, then, I can delete that one. If I just change this back to standard, or that was standard, are you gonna suddenly work? Oh, your colors reset, but that's okay. I can fix that manually. No, they didn't reset. What? Even more confusion. Why is it all white now? Excuse me. Okay, so they're fine here. What? Excuse me? Why? Why is everything broken? This is not something I'm familiar with doing because I'm also like this isn't something I've done ever with Unity. Yeah. So I'm lost. Welcome to the club. I'm lost too. So okay, this is okay. The other half of this is that I'm trying to do a whole bunch of stuff without Googling anything. I'd probably have better luck if I actually Googled how I'm supposed to do this. Unity HDRP to URP. Oh, convert. Let me go convert. If this gives me a step-by-step guide of what I'm supposed to do, then it'll be better. Okay. This is 2 years ago, but mainly okay. Everything. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I could try. I have another backup plan. Maybe if I can't figure this out. Wait, didn't mean to. Why? Let's go upgrading to this in general. All right, that's recent-ish. Recent enough. Okay, upgrade probably. See, this is why I wanted to do it by just making the empty project where it would have just things would have worked by default, but for some reason it's not letting me make a new project in the universal render pipeline. I couldn't tell you why. Wait, idea. No, or would that work? No, probably not. Packet manager, window, packet manager, the universal. Yeah, yes. Next one is to create a URP asset. Okay. Create render URP asset. Let's do that. Create rendering universal render pipeline. Ooh. Wait, which one? Pipeline? Hold on, which one of these am I making? Let me also, I can close other things. This is where things differ from previous version of Unity. This causes it make it look different if you're not using, yeah. URP asset, what? But I am using 2021, right? Oh, wait, am I or am I not? I am. My options look different. URP Universal Render Environment Library look dev. Okay, I'm just gonna go with one of them. Was it rendering? That was the tab? Yes? Okay. I can tell that things are also in a different order because I saw shader graph right above this. Do I see shader graph? Shader graph is like down here somewhere. Yeah. Whatever. Okay, I'll just do the thing. This. No. This. Let's try this one. I'll go with whatever default name. Oh, it made two things. Oh, that's the thing. This is the right thing, I think. It's slightly behind my head, but here, wait, let me go console like this so then it's not being blocked by my head as much. Well, no, actually being blocked a little bit by chat, but okay. Then there's things here, and then there's things here. And then now I go up to, like, preferences? No. Wait, maybe? Shader graph. This is stuff we're going to be experimenting with soon. That'll be how we make our game look also cool. And then, but no, project settings? Yes. Interesting. Where am I going with this? Hold on. Again, I keep, like, trying to figure out things on my own, but I should just be looking